Hello guys and welcome to another video. So the car which I've got for you is the Isuzu MUX. Isuzu MUX is offered from the Japanese car manufacturer Isuzu and was launched in India in 2017. This car also got a facelift in 2018, but the car we are reviewing today is the pre-facelifted model. In terms of the overall design, the car has a lot of attention. The car creates a lot of attention. The design is very sporty as well as it has that ruggedness into it. The boldness of the car is maintained through a lot of stances which are given in the exteriors. Like in the front, this huge chrome grille, it looks quite similar to the one we saw in V-Cross, gives it a complementary sporty essence, as well as this dual tone bumper is also quite great and maintain the overall ruggedness of the car. You also get the daytime running LED lamps along with the assembly of the fog light, and you get these massive 17 inches alloy wheels, which has, by the way, 7 spoke, but they really enhance the stance of the car from the exterior. You also get passive entry in this car and a lot of chrome treatment done, like on the door handles as well as on the side rear view mirrors. From the rear also the car looks as sporty as it looks from both the side as well as from the front. From the rear, these tail lights gets a kind of different attraction as well as creates aggression into the car from the rear. You get the spare wheel placed beneath over here. So in terms of the overall design, the car is really nice and sporty. Well, now let's dive into the interiors and see what's there. The doors open quite large, so getting in and out is not a problem. You also get a footstep over here, and this is the door pad. Piano black finish is given to the door pads, and you also get chrome door handles and the lead treatment on the door armrest. You also get a bottle holder here, and this is the speaker placement. You also get scooped out seat back. So in terms of legroom as well as in terms of headroom, you're not going to face any kind of problem. And the seats are also quite comfortable. They offer you good support for your lower back, as well as then the thigh support is also adequate. So 3 people can really sit as the car is wide enough, and the cushioning level is extremely good. There's a bit hump, but the floor is again quite flat. So again 3 people will be quite comfortable in the second row. So in order to get into the third row, you need to pull this lever. So there you can see the third row. So in third row also you get the headrest, which are adjustable, but the space management in the third row is quite compact, and the seats are quite comfortable. But as I told you that the space management is quite compact, so people above the height of 5.5 are really gonna face problems in terms of sitting. But Isuzu has taken good care of the futuristic comfort in the third row as well, as you get your individual AC vents in the third row. But this seats holds best for the childs, and you also get bottle holders, so you are gonna be comfortable on the long journeys if you are sitting in the third row as well. And you also get a storage space between the seats, which can be splitted in 50-50 ratio, so there you can keep your cell phone or tablet or anything else you want to keep. So now let's again get the seat back in its proper ratio. So there it is done. So in terms of the rear cabin, the car is really nice. The front doors as opens huge as well, so getting in and out is not a problem in the front seats as well. Here is the window gears. These are the controls for the, basically this is to open and close the tail lights, the OR beams, and again piano black finish and chrome door handles. And this is the dashboard of the car, and you also get a 10-way power adjustable driver seat, and There are two levers, one is to open the fuel lid and one is to open the hood, and these are the controls for the outside rear view mirror. Sorry, I told you that those were not the controls of the these were not the controls of the ORVMs. Actually, these are the controls of the ORVMs, and this is the headlight leveler. And there is a handle to get inside the car as the car is really high. The ground clearance of this car is 220 mm. So this is the steering wheel of the car. The steering wheel looks nice, and steering wheel, sorry for the time. Actually, the steering wheel looks quite nice, and you get this leather wrapped steering wheel, and you get a lot of controls on the steering wheel as well. Like these are the audio controls, and is the cruise control and all the other controls. And you also get piano black finish around the side AC vents as well as in the center console, around the center console as well. And this is the climate control, automatic climate control, and this is the gear lever of the car. And in terms of practicality, this car gets huge door pockets on all the four doors where you can keep 1 liter bottle and your rest of the Nican Max. You also get twin glove boxes in this car and a storage space in the dashboard as well as a storage space beneath the armrest. And the front seats are also as much comfortable as the second row seats were. So now let's get inside. There we get inside the car. So now let's turn on the car and let me show you the operating of this 7-inch touchscreen. So this is the instrumental cluster of the car. The car is turned on at the moment. So you get the speedometer on the rightmost side, and you get the tachometer on the leftmost side, and you get an MID screen in the center. So the instrumental cluster is quite stylish and is nicely finished. And this is the 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, which gets the connectivity of Bluetooth, FM. It supports CD, USB, DVD and aux. But what is misses out is the mobile integration connectivity. In terms, sorry, of the mobile integration connectivity is the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which at this price point would have really been offered. Even the budget cars are offering the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. So these are the settings. So the phone, FM is not running at the moment. There's no connectivity at the place at which I am, and this is the settings. Actually, in terms of operating, it's quite good, but not as smooth as the infotainment system of the Endeavour. The Endeavour's infotainment system was really smooth and fluid in terms of the operating, as well as the Endeavour also gets the connectivity of Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. So this infotainment system is touchscreen, but certainly misses out the two major connectivities of mobile integration, that is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And the overall design, in terms of the overall design of the dashboard feels quite old school actually, as well as the infotainment system is also dated. So Isuzu would have really done a pretty more good job in terms of its dashboard design. Otherwise, in terms of the quality levels, this is really nice, as well as the fit and finish is also nicely done. The blackened treatment is given to the dashboard to give it a more sporty appeal. So, but still, for some people, this dashboard design may be old school. Well, guys, we are all done with the interiors of the car. Now let's see what is there inside the hood. Is a 3-liter motor which produces around 175 bhp of power at 3600 rpm and 380 newton meters of torque at around 2800 rpm. In terms of drivability, this engine is really nice and revs quite well. The low end punch is also fully loaded, and the mid-range is also strong. In terms of the driving dynamics, the car is pretty nice, but because of the high ground clearance, which is of 220 mm, this car has a bit of body roll, so you really need to slow down the car when you are going through those sharp corners. Otherwise the car is really nice in terms of the drivability. So now let's look at the boot. Well, the boot space with all the three rows up is 235 liters, but you can really split down these seats. The third row seats can be splitted in 50-50 ratio, and the second row seats can be splitted in 60-40 ratio. So in terms of the boot capacity, along with the three rows up, is also pretty nice, and you also get a 12-volt charging socket in the boot, which you can access, by the way, while sitting in the third row as well. So let's close this. So you really need to show some effort while holding the camera. So there it closes. So this is the rear design, as I told you. The car really looks nice and is also quite capable in terms of off-roading. So well guys, now we are almost done with our today's review, but by the way, let me tell you the dimensions of the car. The length of this car is 4825 mm, and the width is 1860, and the height is 1840. This car is more higher than both of its major rivals, the Endeavour as well as the Fortuner. So that is a kind of a stance which helps in improving its sportiness. And this is the 4WD version, as I told you. So now we are all done with the today's review of this Isuzu MU-X. So thanks for watching this video guys, and if you liked it, then don't forget to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel, and also show me or get me to know your suggestions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. But before we end, I want to introduce but before we end I would like to thank Mr. Shafiq. He helped me a lot while reviewing this car, so thanks a lot, Shafiq bhai.